Hey guys, how are you today? It is that time of year again, and Priceline are having a 50% off cosmetics sale. So it is this week. Now the sale starts Wednesday the 21st of November and it goes until Friday the 23rd of November. So for 3 days, there's literally going to be nothing left in store. I don't know why they decided to do it for 3 days. They are just gonna sell out of everything. It means more time, a bigger window of time for us to get in there and pick up some goodies on sale. So this video, if you haven't seen it before, I'm just letting you know about the sale. I'm also going to let you know what I would recommend, and then I'll do a little wish list. My wish list isn't very big at all. I do want to let you know that not every brand is half price. There is a list of participating brands. Like, I mean, I could read them out for you, but I might just like copy and paste them down below. But also there are a few brands that are only doing 30% off, and they are relatively new brands to Priceline. So it's a good opportunity to maybe try out these brands as well if you haven't tried them. So the 30% off brands are Barry M, Napoleon Purtis, Physicians Formula, that one's usually 50%, The Balm, and the Quick Flick. So yeah, those ones are 30 and everything else is 50. I do want to make note that Essence is not on this list. I know it used to be sometimes deciding per store if they were going to do the 50% off, but recently it hasn't been involved. Essence makeup is pretty cheap as it is. I have so much stuff in front of me. I've just dug through my makeup collection and I'm going to just show you everything. I'll work through like the makeup as you would usually do it. Starting off with primers. Now, I think I mention these like every time, but these ones, they're relatively new. These are L'Oreal primers. So we have the L'Oreal Infallible Mattifying Primer and we have the Luminizing Primer. These are so good. I love them. I use the mattifying one on a daily basis and I use this luminizing one. It goes like a little crazy, like I will show you. I only put like a little bit on. But that's the primer. Like, it is so luminizing. It is really good if you've got like a special event and you want that glow from within, and it's at a drugstore price, because I usually use a Becca one and that's quite expensive, but if you're saving half price on these, go for it. Foundation. This is no surprise to you. I rave about this foundation. This is the Maybelline Superstay foundation. It's a 24-hour wearing foundation. Not that I would wear it for 24 hours, but yeah. I have a whole range of shades and I might even pick up some new ones depending on if they have any different ones in store. The coverage is amazing. I just today put up a full coverage, acne coverage foundation routine, and I use this foundation and it works so well. I have been using it every day, pretty much. Sorry if I'm speaking really fast. I don't know why. I just feel like I need to rush this out so I can get it up to you guys. So I'll be editing it straight away. So concealers, I have a few here. Of course, the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. Now, you either love this or hate it. I tend to really love it. I love that it's a nice thin consistency. You do have to use quite a bit of it to get the coverage, but I just use this with a beauty sponge and blend it out. And I love it. I do really prefer the shade 10 Light. 15 Fair is quite fair and it's quite pink toned. Okay, we've got some other ones. Some new ones are the L'Oreal True Match. Now this one, I think it came out, did it come out this year sometime? I don't have the color that suits me well. Like, this one's pretty much my skin tone, but I have really enjoyed it when I have used it, but I just would like to pick up another one. So it's kind of like a recommendation wish list. It is very similar to the Maybelline, but I think it's a little bit thinner. And then this one is the L'Oreal. This one's the L'Oreal True Match. This is like the perfect match, sorry, like little crayon concealer. And I have the shade Beige 30. But this is actually really good for covering up pimples and it melts into your makeup really, really well. I would recommend that one for, you know, blemishes and things like that you want to cover up. And then the Bye Bye Blemish Concealer from Australis. This one is actually really nice. I use it underneath the eyes and it's just like, how do I describe it? It's like a bit of a liquid to powder product. Like, it sets quite fast, but it stays in place, and really, really good coverage as well. So that one is a good one to try. Also wanted to mention the little Model's Own color correcting palette. I love I've hit pan on the green shade, and then the little salmon shade for underneath the eyes. I do not use the pink and purple. If you know what they're for, let me know. My standard powders are these three. We have the Australis Fresh and Flawless pressed powder. We have the NYX No Filter powder, and we have the SAVE Natural Finish pressed powder. Blushes, I have two. I have the L'Oreal Life's a Peach Blush. I love this. Smells so good as well. I recommended this one in a favorites video I did recently, but it's really, really beautiful. And then I've also got this NYX Blush in Ignite. I will be really honest with you, I have had this for so many years. I don't know if they still have it, and I just recently edited a video where I use this blush, and I've been using it lately a lot and I love it. So hopefully you still can get it, but if not, the NYX blushes are actually really, really nice. Even they're like all of their old blushes in this packaging. Just know that if you get a NYX blush, it's probably going to be pretty nice. Going on with the L'Oreal theme, like this whole collection, I've mentioned it before, it is actually really, really good. So we've got the Back to Bronze bronzer. This one is good for fair skin, I would say. Not if you are medium to tanned skin. It probably won't show up on you, just an FYI. But I actually really like this bronzer. It's really, really nice. It's a nice matte bronzer, and it's not too warm toned, it's not too cool toned, it's somewhere in between, and it's really good, and you can use it for contouring as well. Then we have the L'Oreal La Vie en Glow palette. Now this one comes with 4 highlights. So we've got like a really nice light one, and then we've got a very bronzy goldy color down the bottom here. I use this one for eyeshadow all the time, but this palette is so beautiful, and it's so great that the drugstore in Australia is now getting amazing highlights, because for so long it was just like nothing, literally nothing. So that's amazing. We also have the Model's Own highlight in Golden Sand. This is so beautiful. I haven't used it in a while, but it is such a beautiful product. I love it. It's got a really nice big pan, and yeah, it's something that I would recommend. Some other skin products that I would want to recommend, they're actually all from Australis. The first one is the Australis Matchmaker drops. If you haven't tried them, actually, Essence just came out with some new ones. Not that they're on sale, but you could have a look while you're there. But these drops are so good if you've got a foundation that's just a bit dark, because I have a lot that might be like a little bit dark or a little bit orange, and you can just pop these in and it lightens it up. It's so good. It doesn't change the consistency of the foundation. It makes it just a bit lighter, or as light as you want kind of thing. Like, I mean, you're not going to use the whole bottle for one application, but you get what I mean. These are definitely worth it. Then the other products are like strobing products, I guess. So we have the Liquid Strobe Illuminating Drops in Gold. Mix these in with your foundation. The same thing with this, like the Australis Highlights in Gold. Both of these products, look, you probably don't need both of them, but they are good to mix in with your foundation, and it'll give you like a really nice glow for a special occasion. Or put them on the back of your hand, use a beauty sponge, and then put them on the high points of your cheeks, nose, forehead, and it will give you a really nice glow as well. I haven't got too many things left, but this product, I haven't actually used it yet, but I got it in a Priceline haul, and it's a Models Prefer Cream Eyeshadow Foil Finish. And I swatched 2 shades and they were just beautiful. So these 2 shades here, they're really glittery. They remind me of the Australis little metallics things and the Steeler ones. They have a very like jelly consistency. So you can see like in this one, that one's really, really quite gooey, but they are just beautiful. I also find that they stick around on my fingers, and that's going to be hard to get off as well. I think that these ones are like $10 or $12 or something like that. You get 4 colors. I think that there's 2 different palettes, but for the price, especially with like Christmas and New Year's coming up, these could be something more affordable for this special season, or you know, like weddings or something like that, formals, whatever. Eyeliner, I'm gonna recommend the L'Oreal little gel pot liner. I have a real problem with eyeliners like affecting my eyes, and this one, it still does it, but it doesn't do it as bad as some others. This one's really black and it lasts really well. I'm probably due for a new one actually, because I've had this one for quite a few years, but it never fails me and it hasn't completely dried up like some others that I have. It's actually stayed really nice. I'm going to recommend a new mascara. Now, I have a first impressions video that I filmed on this, but I haven't had the chance to edit it. It is the L'Oreal Unlimited Mascara. Now, this was the one that I got in the haul, and I'm like, what the hell is this? Like, what mascara looks like this? And even when I first used it, I didn't realize you could do this with it, with the wand. And little spoiler, the wand doesn't make a difference being curved or straight to me. It's actually probably harder to use like that. The bristles on it are amazing. You can get really nice and close to the lash line. It isn't waterproof, but it stays in place and it curls your lashes really, really well and leaves them curled all day. Yeah, so I really do like that mascara. It might be worth you trying out. I've been really fussy with my lips lately, and the only lip product that I've been using from the drugstore has been the SAVE Nourishing Lip Liner in Rose. Like, this is the perfect lip color lip liner for me. I am going to go and get 5 more when I go in store, because it honestly, like, I have so many others and I just keep going back to this, or I'll use another one and I'll be like, nah, it's not the same, it's not the same. It's so good, and it's only like a couple of dollars. I think half price it's $2.50. I don't think I really have any other lip products that I've been using. The Models Prefer brushes are really, really good if you wanted to try some of the brushes. The brushes will be half price. Okay, so my wish list. I don't actually use these very often at all. These are the Maybelline, I think they're like Superstay Matte Ink. There's a bright color that I've seen multiple people wear and it looks freaking amazing. It's like a bright red orange and I need to get it. Just need it. Like, I mean, these ones stay on really well, but I'm just not into the whole matte lip thing. It's just, I just want to have a comfortable lip, but I will be definitely picking up the bright color in this. The other thing that I want to pick up is Opal Ak Gel Polishes. I use gel polish on my fingernails. I have Nude Bay on at the minute from Opal Ak, and last time I went, I wanted like the red color and they didn't have it. So I don't know, I'll check and see if they have it. But yeah, I wouldn't mind picking up a few extra bright colors for the season. I don't think that there was anything else. I think that was it. And maybe like look at the different colors in the Maybelline Superstay again. Like, I mean, honestly, and I say this all the time, I do not need any more makeup at all, but it's just picking up some things like the polish and things like. So a little friendly reminder that I always say in my videos, please be kind at the sales. Be kind to the other customers there and the staff. The staff are doing the best they can. I can see that at times it can be really stressful. I know that from working in retail when it's sale time, it can be very stressful. You're under the pump and they're trying to restock as much as they can, as quick as they can. They've probably put everything out that they have. So if you want to get the best of the bargains, get in early. A lot of shops have opening hours extended, so they're opened earlier in the morning and then they're open later at night. So that's a good idea if you wanted to pop in at those times. Or you can also order online, which is really awesome. Good luck at the sale. Hope you get everything you want. Leave me your wish list down below. I don't think that I'll do a haul. I think if anything, I might show a few things on my Instagram stories. So make sure you go and follow me on Instagram to see what I pick up. But yeah, thanks so much for watching and I will see you next time. Bye. Important should be your name. People go insane when you walk by. Girl, you should wear a name tag.